What are your thoughts on the season, Trev? What are your closing sentiments from this Chiefs season?
You know, it was a tough season. Obviously, ended even worse because my guy 1-5 went down, and we finished the season with a lot of starters kind of being banged up. So we had a mixture of guys that were getting their first taste of what the NFL has to offer, which is fun, but it definitely has its challenges. And it's a tough way to go out, especially with the amount of success and the standard that you hold, yourself and the team to going into the season and throughout the season. And you try and look back on it, right away, and you try and learn from it, and maybe try and figure out where it all went wrong and how you could have been better in certain situations. And it's just a shitty feeling and a shitty way to try and navigate one of the things you love to do the most, and that's play football. And I appreciate everybody that was in that building and that was on the field the past 3-4 weeks when we knew we really didn't have much to play for other than the love of the game and the pride and the honor that comes with playing in the NFL. But I appreciate everybody that was out there giving it their all and putting their body on the line, and made it as good as we could have going into the last week and the end of the season.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than not making the playoffs. It is very frustrating. You guys have done it, especially when you guys have done it so much. It's absolutely crazy, and you guys obviously should be very proud of that. But that doesn't make any. It actually probably hurts more, I would assume.
Yeah, it's kind of an embarrassing feeling, but you keep it moving, man. You keep it moving. And I'm still a fan of the game, and I still love the game. So I'll be tuned in throughout the playoffs, seeing how this thing shakes out over the next couple weeks. And I'll get to be around some friends and family in January instead of trying to figure out how to win some playoff games.
The season did not come without you guys winning some things, especially you, Trev, with some records being broken. Let's have a little reminder, since you love talking about records so much and stats. All right.
Hey.
You became the third tight end ever with 13,000 receiving yards, the fastest to ever accomplish that feat. Guys in front of you, of course, another Kansas City legend, Tony Gonzalez, who...
TG.
I mean, absolutely insane how many yards Tony has.
No, it's absolutely insane, as you're right. It's fucking silly.
Yeah, and then obviously Jason Witten down in Dallas. Travis, the third one to get over the 13,000 yard marker, which is a very fitting number, I think. You also passed T.O. for 8th most receptions in NFL history. Did you know that?
Yes, I've known. They asked me about all this stuff after the game, so that's how I really know.
That's crazy. I didn't know you were 8th of receptions, just period. That's awesome.
Yeah, Coach Reed dials me up. I don't know what else to tell you. I think when he puts together a game plan, he features me, and I'm very fortunate of that. And I'm fortunate that in my 13th year, he was still trusting me to try and win him some ball games. So. Shout out to Coach for, helping me accumulate some of these yards and catches.
Well, another record is you are now tied with Tim Brown for the longest streak of seasons with 75-plus receptions at 10.
That's a LeBron stat. 100%.
Yeah, that's a LeBron stat.
Shout out to Tim Brown, though.
Now that the season is over, what is next for the Big Yeti?
Yeah, every season ends for me. I put my feet up and I just be a human because I've been putting my body through the ringer for the love of it. I do enjoy playing football and the physical aspect of it. I think there's something about feeling the wear and tear of the football season to just fucking getting ready for a game, knowing that your body's fucking beat down, man. I think there's something to it. It makes you just feel like a mangy animal that just is fucking out here just finding a way to survive. And I just fucking love that shit. But I think just being a regular human for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next in terms of my future in football. I think, I've talked to a few people in the facility already, having the exit meetings and everything. And they know where I stand, at least right now. And I think there's a lot of love for the game that's still there. And I don't think I'll ever lose that. I don't know. It's a tough thing to navigate, but at the same time, I think if I think if my body can heal up and rest up, and I can feel confident that I can go out there and give it another 18, 20, 21 week run, I think I would do it in a heartbeat. So I think right now it's just finding that answer and seeing how the body feels after this game and kind of when it all settles down.
I'm confused. So you're not already coming back?
What?
Chris Jones has said that you're coming back. I thought this was already...
Nice. That's why we love Chris. He's very optimistic. He's very optimistic.
Chris Jones' quote is, "I'm not buying it. He'll be back next year." But he also followed that up, though. He said, "I can't promise you anything."
Nice.
But,
there you go.
Kansas City Chiefs players have never been shy about their feelings for Eric Bieniemy, and now their past quotes are resurfacing as he returns to Kansas City as the team's next offensive coordinator. Praise from both Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes is gaining renewed attention, with Kelce once crediting Bieniemy as the voice who kept the offense focused, while Mahomes publicly defended his former coach and called him a major influence on his development as a player. Kelce, who worked closely with Bieniemy for years, said in February 2022, "Week in and week out, he has our team prepared and ready to go," adding that although people call it an Andy Reid offense, it's really a collective effort and Bieniemy plays a huge role. He also pushed back against the idea that Bieniemy wasn't heavily involved, urging critics to look behind the scenes and see who was actually leading meetings and preparing the offense each week. In discussing situational football, Travis Kelce emphasized that week after week it was Eric Bieniemy standing in front of the team at halftime, making adjustments, rallying the group, and bringing the passion needed to keep the offense energized, adding that he has personally been a big fan of the coach throughout his career because Bieniemy helped transform both his skill set and his mindset as a player and is more than deserving of an NFL head coaching opportunity. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes has consistently supported Bieniemy as well, including a strong public defense in 2023 when the coach's style was questioned, stating there should be no doubt about how great a man and coach he is. In 2023, Patrick Mahomes said that Eric Bieniemy's leadership had a direct impact on the player and person he has become, noting that Bieniemy spent more than a decade learning under Andy Reid, one of the greatest coaches of all time, and adding that he couldn't wait for him to keep proving doubters wrong. Those comments are now resurfacing as Bieniemy steps back into the offensive coordinator role he previously held in Kansas City from 2018 to 2022, where his reputation for intensity and accountability was reflected in praise from players like Travis Kelce, who credited him for leading situational preparation and in-game adjustments, while Mahomes said he wants an offensive coordinator who loves football, cares deeply about winning, holds players accountable, and brings fresh ideas every day. With Bieniemy's return, some fans now believe Kelce could even extend his contract with the Chiefs for another season.